Hey, everybody. I forgot how to do this. I forgot to even open up a YouTube window. Julie, you sweet FC. Thank you so much. And I miss you too. I miss all you guys. Oh, I'm going to give myself a thumbs up. I think I remember to do that too. Look at me go. Hey, Leslie, Debbie. Hi, you guys. I miss you all so much. Jean. You guys, Jean sent me the most beautiful journal and the creepiest Shirley Temple doll in the world. Jean, you rock a journal, girl. Pockets, Tina, Danielle, Janice. Oh my goodness. Hello, Royal G. I know your real name. Some Nikki's coming to my mind, but you can't go by my brain. Pockets, how did you get a flat tire? Hey, Lisa, Judy. It's so good to see you guys. Pockets, I've missed you guys too. I know it's not the same when you're like in chat, just chatting that way, but it's nice. Nettie, of course it's Nettie. I'm sorry. That's all. It's a part of this whole sad story. Hey, Kay. Wait, I've got to clear off the side of my desk here because I'm about to have a craft-a-lunch. Yeah, I miss you guys so much too. I hope everyone's having a wonderful holiday season. Just checking up on the chat. Oh, thanks, Pockets. Yep, trying to get my holiday cheer on, you know. The girls will be home tomorrow. I'm happy. We've decided to not have Christmas with my sister and her family. Elle, oh, I miss your face so much too. I hope you're having a wonderful vacation from school. Oh my gosh. Elle, I'm going to make you a mod if that's okay. I'm just doing it, so too bad. Hope it's okay. I will say hi to Mark. He is picking up the car right now because what we gave each other for Christmas is a detail, like a deep detail of the infinity. I'm so happy. Thanks, Kay. Wow, L. That's heavy stuff, man. If you guys don't know, Elizabeth, Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, I'm sure you know because I'm sure you're all subscribed to her. She and her husband are moving in the summertime. So her idea of decluttering is getting rid of everything. It's very impressive. Hey, Devin. Isn't it a good gift, Kay? I mean, we don't need anything. So, oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Yeah, it seems to be coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, so we don't need anything. Certainly, when we want something, we pretty much buy it for ourselves. So it seemed like having the car detailed would be a good plan because we haven't had it done since the road show. It was pretty disgusting up in there. And look, you guys, I have one more seam to sew in the fabric book, and it's going to Victoria for Christmas. I'm so excited. So I thought I'd pull that out and show it to you. I love the little seed bead explosion. Right, Kay. Yeah, I think, I know we got to a certain age and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Or we're just incredibly spoiled. There's that too. Thanks, Elle. It is. It's so good to see you guys. I'm so sorry. Um, I was going to tell you what's going on, sort of, and show you this. And I really wanted to let you guys know how much I miss you. I have not forgotten about you. I have not blown you off. So here we go. Hey, Jean. All right, fun. Let's let the whining begin. Oh, Judy, awesome gift. Yeah, I told my kids that, but they'll get us something. Victoria is the most thoughtful gift giver in the world. She's a miserable brat, but she gives a good gift. So anyway, yeah, this I've been putting this off a little bit because talking. Thank you, Jean. I prefer that kind of wine. Um, yeah, it's just talking about myself and whining is uncomfortable. Um, oh, my Margie, hey. Oh, now you're AKA Fifi. I love it. Fifi. It's very sexy, Margie. Fifi. Nice, L. That seems like a very good gift. Pack my shit for me. All right. So I'm just going to fiddle with this because I'm really super nervous. Isn't that weird? Um, let's just start from the beginning and try to. It's very cute, Margie. Um, try to get through this, um, making a very long story not so long, I hope. Um, I'm going to look down. I'm not going to look at chat for a minute, so I'm not ignoring you. I just want to concentrate on my blathering. Um, so, in the middle of August, well, let's start out with I have a congenital heart defect um, called hypertrophic obstructive cardiomyopathy. And for those of you that have been around for a while, you know that, gosh, it must have been 4 years ago now. I had a device put into my chest. I had an ICD, which is a um, pacemaker and defibrillator, inserted into the chest cavity. Hey, Rebecca, welcome. Oh, I looked up. Not very good at not looking at chat. So anyway, so that's been hanging out in case of sudden cardiac arrest, and so that's a good thing. And I have been asymptomatic pretty much my whole life with this defect, um, including having two 10-pound babies natural, which really should have killed me. I didn't know I had it then. Um, so yeah, so fast forward to this past August. Um, for those of you that remember, my last live sale was at the beginning of September. And getting ready for it, I was having a hard time um, being really tired, out of breath, like bending over. I would just feel horrible. Um, but mostly just really draggy, which is not generally like me. So I didn't say anything to Mark for a while because I didn't want him to worry. And boy, did I get my ass handed to me on that one. Hey, Angie, I got a Christmas card from you. That was so sweet. Um, thank you. Um, so, yeah, he was not happy with me. And I called my cardiologist at that point. And oddly enough, because ain't that the way, my cardiologist that I've had for um, a number of years was in the process of changing practices. So we used to go 2 hours south of here, which is where, good grief, Rebecca. Ooh. Um, so yeah, we used to drive back down south to see him. And so that was 2 hours. Um, oh, I haven't opened it yet, Angie. It just came this morning. Well, thank you very much. Um, so yeah, his new practice is actually 2 hours east of me. Um, oh goodness. Thanks, Al. What the heck? Um, oh, sorry, this is my fuzzy. I got my fuzzy on, man. Um, so at any rate, he was still in contact with me over the telephone, and they had me do a download of my device at that point. Um, so I can send all the data from the device in my chest via the telephone, which is kind of cool, or the computer, or however that works. And yes, in fact, I was in AFib. My heart was all over the place. Yes, it was actually the thought of visiting with pockets that put me over the edge, and I'm making all this up just to avoid. How did you figure it out, Peggy? So yeah, I was an AFib. It was a big fat mess. So he sent me to the emergency room where they did a shock. They shocked my heart, um, which was unpleasant because I really wasn't all the way asleep. It was sort of, yeah, wasn't my favorite. So that's called a cardioversion. And the idea is they shock it back into a sinus rhythm. Um, and that worked for about a day. And then I was back into AFib again. So they took me in for um, a procedure called an ablation, where they actually burn sections of your heart trying to disrupt the crazy electrical signals that are calling the AFib, causing it rather. And so they did that, and it wasn't that bad. And then about a week later, I was back in AFib again. So, yep, took me back in for another shockaroo. But they actually admitted me that time, which was good because I really, really didn't want to be awake again. That would be my advice to you guys if you ever have to have an electro what is it called, something, oh, cardioversion, that's what it's called. Um, don't be awake when they do it. So that was that. Theoretically, that took. However, they found when they were doing the CAT scans to get ready for that um, the heart disease has kicked into full gear. Um, and my pumping function is very, very low. Um, Part of what happens to me is that the septum in my heart gets thick. And no, my equipment is good, Peggy. The problem is that Broken William, which is what we call him, addresses one part of the heart. That's the ventricular part. All of this is happening in the atrial part. So, should I go into sudden cardiac arrest, hopefully, Broken William will give me a kick in the pants. And it is pacing me all the time now because my blood pressure is so low and the pumping function is so bad that my pacemaker is pacing my heart constantly, which is not really best because it doesn't make you feel that great. So, blah, 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 blah. Um, Basically, what is going on now, my cardiologist fired me. Okay, he didn't fire me, he promoted me. He is awesome. He's the best doctor I've ever had. Um, and he says that, "Yes, Elizabeth, I need one of those. Can you mail me that?" Um, he says that I have now graduated to needing a team of cardiologists. Thanks, Pocket. What I have is fairly rare and not that many people specialize in it. But there is a group in Scarborough, Maine, which is south of here, that specializes sort of in pretty close to what I have. Hi, Jilly. Thank you. Um, so he is sending me down there so that there's a whole team of people that can stare at me. The latest that we've heard now, unfortunately, is that my pumping function is so bad and my blood pressure is so low, they can't do anything else with my medication. So special, Peggy, and not in a good way. Hey, Mary. Um, so, yeah, um, they can't do anything else with my medication because anything that would um, try to improve my pumping function is going to bring my heart rate down, which is not going to be okay. My blood pressure now, sometimes in the afternoon, goes down to like 80 over 55. So, what all that means is that I'm exhausted all the time. I can't put my arms over my head. I can't bend over. I don't do much except sit in my chair literally and nap. My grandma, moi, moi. Um, my coordination is off. My brain is not getting enough oxygen, so I get totally confused and forgetful and just not that bright these days. Oh, thanks, Pockets. You're so sweet. So that's mostly why I haven't been on, is because I'm tired all the time and my creativity is kind of out the window because I can't concentrate, and it all just seems hard. So that's kind of why I haven't been going on live and why I'm only sporadically in people's, "Hey, Johnson," only sporadically in live chats. Um, oh, thanks, Elle. I need our brain this week. Thanks, Jean. So at this point, what they discovered when they did the CAT scans for my last procedure is that I also have a, oh, you guys. Um, I also have something now called a fibroelastoma because, again, why would I not be extra fucking special? Hey, Danielle, Laura, so good to see everybody. So that is a growth. It's basically a benign tumor on my aortic valve. Um, Normally, they would just go in and kind of scrape it off, which is disgusting. However, at this point, no one would give me any anesthetic. So hopefully, they're not planning on doing that anytime soon because, ow. Um, the problem is that it can break off and go floating around and really screw things up. It can get bigger and really interfere with your heart process. I kind of am pockets and not it's not anything that I'm interested in, frankly. So at this point, he's handing me off, the cardiologist is handing me off to the other team, um, where the only solution we have at that point is surgical, but they have to figure out what to do and how to do it safely. There is something called a heart pump that could be installed. Unfortunately, the worst case scenario, if none of that works, is that I will have to have a heart transplant. Or, well, that's not true. Get on the transplant list. It's very, very difficult in New England to get a transplant. So that is the long and the short of it. That's where I've been, um, and why I've been so quiet. Oh, thanks, Devin. And kind of off the radar, but I do watch all your videos and I spy on you all the time. Oh, thanks, Leslie. My L, you guys are all so amazing. So Merry Christmas. We're having, as I said, a low key. No, pockets, don't share. We're having a low key Christmas. My kids are coming up. They are taking COVID tests today, and we decided to not spend the day with my sister and family because they have some youngsters that are in traveling hockey. And boy, those kids get around, and man, I cannot afford to get COVID. Sorry about my voice, you guys. I do, Johnny, just to see what your heart's doing. Um, so yeah, I'm also really congested because I'm retaining fluid. Isn't a pack of fun? Yes, yay for the brats. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Victoria's here for a while, and then Olivia has a couple days off, but not too many days. I'm not sure. Again, can't remember. Ha! How do you like me now? I'm a goofball. So that is the deal, you guys. Oh, pockets, you're so sweet. You guys are so generous. I have gotten so many Christmas cards and gifts. I can't even tell you what that means to me and how sweet you all are. And I have sent nothing out in return because, well, as I said, I sit in my chair, stare at the wall. It's my superpower now. So I will be coming back, mwahaha, as soon as I'm feeling better. Unfortunately, the specialists cannot see me until the 27th of January. So I've got another month of sitting on my butt doing nothing. Oh, Grandma, thank you. Um, I can't even tell you how much I miss hanging out with you guys. Oh, Jean. You know what I really need is don't give up on me. I noticed my subscriber count has dropped. Not that that number matters, but I don't want people to just think I flaked off. Oh, L. Michelle, thank you. Michelle, I think you had heart trouble, didn't you? It's ringing a bell somewhere in my foggy little brain. Thanks, Debbie. Oh, Devin. So I did want to come on and you'll never quit me. You're the best. Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry to hear it. Turns out it's a bigger pain in the ass than a person knew. It's um it's weird to just go along for 55 years and have no problems and then boom, have it just friggin' bottom out on you, so to speak. Thanks, you guys. Um, so yeah, that's the size of that. I do plan on being back when I can be. Um, and when I have anything to do. Oh, bye. Thanks, Laura. I'm so glad you could stop by. You guys are so good to me. I just said Laura. I meant Carol. I'm sorry, Carol. Again, brain, not so much. Yes, that's me, Julie, with a broken heart. So that is my whine. I wanted to let you know what was going on. Thanks, Pockets. And that I will be back when I'm able, but it's probably going to be a while just because I know I said Laura L and I tricked you. It's Carol. Do not follow the woman with the foggy brain. Another pointer. Um, so yeah, I mean, if I don't get to see them until the end of January, and then we're gonna have to do something surgical, it might be a while, unfortunately. So, okay, that's me. Wah, wah, wah. I love you all so much. Good job, Elle. Nice cover. Oh, Julie, Merry Christmas, my darling FC. Thanks for the super chat. That was awesome. I know, I miss it. Where's Eileen? I need to tell Eileen to shut it. I need that for Christmas. At the moment, yes, no painty water, no nothing fun. There'll be no fun. If you guys want to see a flip through of the fabric book, oops. Oh, thanks, Jean. I just, ugh. This is an art channel, allegedly, not a wah, wah, wah channel. Oh, pockets. Thanks, Jilly. You're awesome. Yes, a flip through, Jean. All right. Well, I did the cover, and there's the spine, and I did follow Anne Brooke in the way she did her. That's the last seam I have to do. The way she did her cover in 3 pieces. So I did like the back, and that's the spine, that's the front, and then I sewed them together along the sides. Sadly, I made the spine a little too wide, and so I've got some weird bunching things going on. I know, Debbie, it is, isn't it? It's hard, but it was really fun to do this part. This is a piece of extremely old, I want to say Victorian lace. That's true. I like that. It's a whatever you need channel. This is a vintage doily that somebody sent me, and it's just this beautiful amber color. Little piece of wool, which I'm starting to love, and another piece of very old lace, vintage rickrack. Johnny, this is that thing that you sent me. It was like a, I don't know, was it a lingerie purse or something? Oh, Devin, you're so sweet. I don't even feel like jelly plating. What does that tell you? And I just did a whole bunch of canta stitching up and down, up and down. Look, nostril hair. Where's Hyacinth? You really, nothing says Merry Christmas, a handmade gift like weird bunching, right? So there's a bread tab because I love using those, and nostril hair yo-yo. Leslie, thank you. You guys are so sweet. So these, I think we've looked at most of them. I just love this book. I've been working on it. Oh, thanks, Pockets. It's not as steady as it was. Let me put it that way. But you get what you get and you don't get upset, right? Oh, look, I started this a year ago. Can you guys believe it was that long ago? Thank you, Lisa. And so I put some kisses in. The prompt for this one was hugs and kisses. Lots of beads, lots of buttons, lots of lumpy crap. Leslie, yes. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I think this, by popular vote, was a lot of people's favorite, the pink, purple, and green. It was yo-yos or Suffolk Puffs. And when this is done, I'll remember to go link Anne Brooke in the description because this was her, God, I say a lot, sorry. Oh, thanks, Devin. This was her, Anne Brooke's brainchild from last year. It's, gosh, what was it called? Do you guys remember what it was called? Nope, I got nothing. Biddleston, my love. Merry Christmas. Anyway, I'll find the series and link it down below because if you're looking for a stitching project, this is a lot of fun. Thank you, Rebecca. Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the heat. Is it hot? That's what you do in Australia, right? You're hot on Christmas. So much fun, just all different sizes of ribbons, all different kinds of ribbons. Tried to put a number on every page. Lots of beading. It was fun playing with different stitches and just pulling a million bits out of the stash. It was very fun. Devin, this one was fun because we cut a hole in here and there's a piece of wire that I made into a circle. Which one, Lisa? Oops, going back. Blue and yellow. I love blue and yellow too. It wasn't the collab. No, Elle, it was a book. It was like prompts for, I've got nothing. She did a snippet roll project for 2020. And then because everyone was on lockdown, there was enough time to do another project, and this was it. I love yellow and blue together too, Lisa. Oh, is Mary going? I missed it. Bye, Mary. Thank you for coming. And then, so there's this one where we cut the hole. That was scary, cutting the hole in the page. Note the bobbin project was the snippet roll, Elle. I got nothing. Brain. Thanks, Danielle. I don't think that you are our friend. You had not joined our chicken hood when I started this and showed it a couple times. I will find it, I promise. I do too. And so it's a little messy on this side, but the whole thing is kind of shabby and messy. You know, all the edges are raw. Got all these little bullion stitches along here, the edging. I know, Elle, I can see that. Thank you. If I could give you some more information, it would help. I got nothing. Crickets chirping. Well, we're happy you finally got here, Danielle. So this was some Christmas bits that I had left. This is a crystal that I did some beading around. Cat, how are you, my friend? Oh, Christy, this is from you. This is a wax seal from Biddleston, my love. Bye, Kay. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I'll be back when I can be back. I like this one too. I like this color combo. Here's a little pocket that has a tiny little book in it. And this one has a heart in it. Another bread tab, because I love those. Oh, and I also put, is Rosemary here, you sneaky rascal? Hey, Rosemary, I'm just whining. Well, I have now moved past the whining segment of my programming. Now I'm showing off the fabric book that I finally finished for Victoria. Now that, Christmas is upon us. I think she probably has forgotten about it, so that's cool. But there's crinkly paper throughout the book. So it's also very nice sounding. So that's the last page. And then there's the back cover. Some more of that delicious Tim Holtz fabric. Surprised I haven't stabbed myself 6 times. So I promise I will remember. I'm going to write it down right now to link Anne Brooke's project down below. Because if you are a stitcher, or even if you'd like to start stitching, super fun. And Well, she's British, and, I love that. British people are funny and they sound cool. And so, she's fun to listen to, and she thanks, Biddleston. Victoria will be very surprised that I finished it. And then I realized I had nothing for Olivia, so I'm now trying to knit a hat because I can knit and stitch in my chair. Thank you, Rosemary. It's so for the soul. We were just talking about how my brain doesn't work so well anymore, Rosemary, and that's what it is. I saw part of it, pockets. Boy, his house is cluttered. Made me feel a little creepy. Beautiful. Yes, that is what it is. Anne Brooke. ANNEBROOKE. So for the soul. Yes. And I think that if you search Anne Brooke, that will come up. But yeah, she's funny. She explains beautifully. She has different stitch things, tutorials, so you can learn some different things. But it doesn't really matter where you are in terms of stitching. All you really need to know are straight stitches. Anyone can do a straight stitch. So I'm excited, and I wanted to show it to you guys before it gets wrapped up and sent away with the little child who's not so little anymore. Oh, Cat, thank you. I was gonna actually put it on my face this time, but I don't usually come on this time of day, and there's a window right behind me. Well, a bank of windows, and, there was just this glow behind me, and you couldn't see my face. I kinda looked like an angel, and it made me a little nervous, frankly. That's right. Slow stitching for the slow heart. Oh, thanks, Jean. It was so much fun to do. And this is where the Slow Stitch to Go kit was born, you guys. Yes, indeedy. So I am exhausted now because I have no stamina. So I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. And thank you so much for stopping by and listening to my whining. Um, know that oh, Christy, Merry Christmas, you girl. Thanks, Devin. Me too. I hope you all enjoy a happy Christmas or whatever you celebrate. I hope it's been wonderful or it's going to be wonderful. Thanks, Jilly. Thanks, Kat. And I love you all. Mark sends his best wishes as well. Me too, Elle. And I will be back as soon as I can be back, but know that I'm thinking about you. Merry Christmas, everybody.